as opposed to publishing the interpretive utterances of Mr. Thatcher.
God, she looks so pathetic.
That is why
she's real good at that.
I felt I should...
Do those pelvic exercises again. I like those. Yeah.
Well, these are the papers giving up custody of Regan. JoAnn, I feel I've been of no use to you, no use at all. You've won nearly every application at court, and yet... Well, if I were you, I'd find myself another lawyer.
I'm not that easy to get rid of, Jerry.
Sign here. Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for this great victory. With your support, we won in Thunder Creek. We won all over Saskatchewan. On a personal note, I would like to thank my family for standing by me over this past year through my personal difficulties, through the continuing vendetta of my wife, the judges, and the NDP. I'll tell you, it's been one hell of a year. But I got my son back.
I wouldn't mind if the elections had gone on forever. Since Colin started campaigning, no strange phone calls and no break-ins. I'm leading a normal life for a change.
I can't believe it. The Conservatives have just won the biggest majority in Saskatchewan history.
An extraordinary victory tonight for Grant Devine and the Conservative Party of Saskatchewan. And here at Thatcher headquarters, the mood is, well, jubilant. Colin Thatcher, member for Thunder Creek, is one of the party's more controversial personalities. And tonight, Thatcher has again come up a winner.
Thatcher's not cabinet material, that's for sure. Well, I could never name him after everything that's happened.
Thank you. I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for this great great victory.
Mommy, Regan's on TV.
What?
I noticed the minute JoAnn gives up custody, Regan miraculously resurfaces.
Standing by me over the past year through all my difficulties, the continuing vendetta of my wife, the judges, and the NDP. I tell you, this has been one hell of a year. But I got my son back. And I feel that my father, Ross Thatcher, would be very proud of his son tonight.
Oh, Peggy, I just love these people. I mean, they're real people, you know, not like California types at all.
Well, I've always found the people in Palm Springs were very nice.
You see, it's important to me that I like it here because, well, after all, I'll be moving here soon.
Oh, will you, dear? Why is that?
Well, Mrs. Thatcher, Colin's told you, hasn't he? He asked me to marry him.
Does that have to be so loud?
So what's wrong now, sweetheart?
Divine. He's hassling me about these government contracts I gave to Tony Merchant's law firm. It's my job, for Christ's sake. I'm the energy minister, aren't I?
You've been eating too much steak again. All those aggressive proteins running around inside you.
What the hell are you going on about?
I'm talking about breach of promise, darling. You know, that's courtroom talk for he asked her to marry him and then forgot all about it.
This is not the time to talk about this.
So when's the right time, Mr. Minister? You know, I felt like a fool in front of your mother.
Back off. Just back off.
If you think I'm just another one of your California bimbos, you've got a lot to learn.
Hello? Come on, Lynn, baby. Don't be so down.
You're right. You weren't worth it.
Hey, I'll be flying all over the world from now on. Limos. Hotel suites, huh? You come with me. Shop till you drop. All over Paris. London.
Aren't you even going to apologize for hitting me?
What do you mean? I've never hit a woman in my life. Sweetheart, I know I'm not supposed to see you except on weekends, but I was just over at the legislature here where I work. You know, I'm Minister of Energy now. And I just remembered there's a new toy store over in the mall. How'd you like to go over there and buy anything you want? okay?
Mrs. Wilson did not say I could let Stephanie go out.
That's fine. I'll call her.
Come on, honey, let's go. Come on.
Okay, all these numbers seem okay to me. I've initialed the bottom of each account. Radius 2, JoAnn Wilson speaking.
Stephanie and I had a terrific time at the mall today.
Colin!
JoAnn, what's the matter?
He's hungry for his salad.
It will be ready soon.
Hi, Mommy.
Who gave you that?
Oh, and I found it.
Why are you lying to me? Your father gave you that, didn't he? Didn't he? Where were you? How could you let him take her?
But Mr. Thatcher, he said he would call you.
Hey, Colin, being in cabinet seems to agree with you. People say you're a tough negotiator.
Somebody's got to do the job, don't they?
At least some of your ideas are popular.
Look, guys, he's got to be tough. This is the best energy minister this province ever had. Hell, he's the best minister we ever had, period.
Colin, what do you intend to do about the Great Plains heavy oil upgrader?
I'll tell you one thing, Drew. I do not like the oil companies demanding blanket risk coverage in the form of government loan guarantees. I simply do not like it. I mean, you know me. I'm a free enterpriser. Anyway, the plan was so bad, I didn't even bring it up in cabinet.
Mr. Thatcher, how do you like being compared to J.R. Ewing on Dallas?
I think you better turn off your TV and get back into the kitchen. I'll see you later, fellas.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
So he's taking over the portfolio like a ball of fire.
How long is it?
Colin! You leave her alone! You've taken everything you wanted. Now you leave her alone.
Not quite everything.
You listen to me. I will fight you for her.
Go ahead.
I will fight you for the rest of my life for her.
Go ahead. See how far you get.
When Colin applied for extended visiting rights with Stephanie, he finally had to answer all those questions which he had stonewalled at Regan's hearing. Amongst other things, the court heard that Colin had taken Regan out of the country, and they concluded, as they should have, that Colin could not be trusted with Stephanie any further than 2 hours, Saturday afternoons, in this house, and that's not likely to change.
What about the second property settlement payment?
I'll just go up and check on her.
It's due at the first of the month, $87,500. But if he fails to make the payment, we can demand the balance of $350,000 with interest. And I have heard, Tony, rumors to the effect that the Moose Jaw Credit Union is starting to foreclose on 3 parcels of Thatcher land. Looks like his empire's starting to crumble.
There he is.
Mr. Thatcher's in a good mood today.
This will be different. He looks pretty crispy already.
Colin, Mr. Thatcher, what's the truth about you being in hot water with the Premier?
I know everything about that.
Mr. Thatcher, what do you say about these rumors?
I don't
Is
know.
Mr. Devine talking to you about your behavior, sir?
We'll be talking very soon, I'm sure of that.
Colin, Premier Devine has been heard to say that he thinks you're